Hero stepping high.
Oh, say does.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Phoenix Suns. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Bol. And it's Richards in at the center, filling out the middle. Durant finds Booker. Beal with it. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Wells. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Jackson from long range. The rebound by Richards. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. KD passes to Beal. A 3-ball. That one misses. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
KD, that's for 2. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Payne against Beal. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, the pick and roll is something Devin Booker suits his mindset and his skill set. Gives him a chance to attack whatever weak spot you've got.
Here's Jackson, and Ball sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Ball. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Grizzlies. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, the Suns, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for the Suns, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Shot from the wing. No good from Booker.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And stolen by Booker. Pass to Bull. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Beal, 5 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
And that's a foul called on Bull. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Mason Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Suns on defense. To the inside. Wells kicks to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive. Here's Heaney. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And here's KD for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. A shot by Wells, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here we now have the All-Star break behind us, Doris, and teams' priorities may have changed at this point.
Kevin, there is absolutely a shift in energy and attention once the All-Star break is over. First of all, some teams are starting to get in situational play for the postseason. How do we want to get to that postseason? And others are starting to plan for the offseason and focus more on draft responsibilities.
Allen with the screen for Booker. Pass to Allen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant scanning the floor. Here's Jackson. He nails it. We're tied up. That's 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Second, Desmond Bane.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
He's off on the first.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bull. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Wells dishes to Morant. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backcourts.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Moment to see numbers for Durant, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Morant for 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And it's the Suns with the ball. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. And again, it's the Suns missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. And And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
The wide open look for Durant, and just miss after miss right now. Inside, here's Morant. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Suns trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Jones, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How about the use of the angle right there?
Lets a floater go, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Durant, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 4. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. KD's got his second basket.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range? He's more than willing to take it. Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jackson is checked in for Memphis. Vince Williams comes in for John Morant. And the Suns also making a change. Donnie's checked in for Durant. Suns trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Kicks it out to Jones. Beal from long range. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And Williams, here we go. Tipped away. Beal with the steal. On the wing, Jones. Kennard covering. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
For 3, Williams. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, that's aggressive defense against Tyus Jones, but the contact too much.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Kennard with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. From the line, and he hits the jump shot. Kennard's got 5 now. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
We've got Santi Aldama. Kennard is out there with Desmond Bain. And there's Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kennard finds Aldama. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Bowles setting the pick for Allen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Aldama. Outside, Bain. Jackson a screen on Beal. Bain passes to Jackson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Beal from long range. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Here's Bain. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Bradley Beal picks one up. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
First free throw is good. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Pass to Richards. Now Bol. Katie with it. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And Memphis making a change here. Moran's checked in. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant kicks to Wells. There's Jackson with the 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Allen. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
To the paint, here's Morant. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Allen passes to KD. Shoots over Wells. Phoenix no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Morant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And he can't hit the second.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line. Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. Bull, a screen on Morant. A nice shot by Booker.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bain with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker the pass to Allen. Now Bull. Durant in the corner. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. No good. Now shooting just 20% this game at 2 for 10.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen. And boy, good night when he starts to cook.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. Plumlee is checked in for the Suns. Durant nails both of them. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level. Handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. But it is definitely getting younger.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A. thanks. Got that one up quick. Beal's got 9.
How about the balance? Beal stopping on a dime.
Outside, Bain. Jackson kicks to Wells. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Booker finds Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And a wide open look for Bain. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Plumlee, the pass to Durant. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
Outside Jackson. Bain passes to Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he makes the first.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And then for Phoenix, Bull. He's checked in for Durant. O'Neal comes in for Beal. And Jones subbed in for Booker. Both free throws good from Morant.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
O'Neal passes to Bull. Back to O'Neal. Jones from outside. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Allen. Outside, Jones. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Bull, uncovered. Yep, it counts. Bull's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Bain with the screen on Bull. Aldama can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Allen shot is off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Morant with it. Now Bull defending. Morant passes to Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Cans it from downtown. Aldama's got his 1st bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Jones. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Now here's Morant for 3. Well, Phoenix shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Pass to Bull. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Morant missing.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Jones kicks to Allen. And the Suns miss again. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Jones with it. Guarded now by Clark. Jones the pass to Bull. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. Vince Williams comes in for Bain. And it's Luke Kennard in for John Morant. Phoenix also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bradley Beal comes in for O'Neal, and it's Booker in for Tyus Jones.
And like his father, Manu, Bole's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Phoenix making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Bol. Kevin Durant comes in for Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Outside Williams. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Back to Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. Suns trail by 8. Allen passes to Jones. To the inside. Here's Richards, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Richards got his first bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Bucks will face off against the Rockets out in Houston. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Phoenix Suns.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Bol. And it's KD in at the small forward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Booker. Putting up 26 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Free throw good, Beal.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
And both free throws good for Beal. Memphis leading by 4. Morant kicks to Jackson. To the middle. Hot loose. Beal with the steal. Here's Bull. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Suns trail by 4. Outside, Beal. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. It's good from long range. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Jackson, a screen on Booker. Here's Bain. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Grizzlies have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
At the line for Memphis. Shooting 1.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Pass to Richards. Outside Durant. Latrey. Grizzlies with the rebound. Beatty's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead. Booker finds Durant. Richards with it. Over Edey. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Wells sets the pick for Morant. Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain with the bucket.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Checked in for Nick Richards. Packing up the points down low. Well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top scoring big men in the NBA. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over to the left wing. Wells wide open. And it's Durant with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Bull. That 3 off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Wells kicks to Jackson. Wide open. Buries the jump shot. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And so he hits both. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Outside, Beal, pass to Booker. Allen, a screen on Morant. A nice shot by Booker.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Off target with his three. Suns trail by 8. Allen passes to O'Neal. Back to Allen. Pass to O'Neal. Fires from deep. A basket good off the assist from Allen. O'Neal's got 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Suns making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Plumlee with a screen on Morant. Plumlee against Bain. Plumlee dishes to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
They need this one. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Back to Booker from outside the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for O'Neal. Here's Morant. He's got 20. Jackson with the screen. Aldama passes to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And let's check out some stats for Desmond Bane. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Phoenix also making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Nick Richards. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Grayson Allen. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside Beal and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant. He's been dominant over the last month. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Wells comes in for Jaren Jackson, and it's Kennard in for Morant.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Kennard against Booker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wells passes to Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And here is Wells. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, KD. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Bane kicks to Kennard. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. Sinks the triple. Beal's got 17.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Aldama gets the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
For 3, Durant.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Devin Booker 3rd.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
Clark, a screen on Booker. Shot's good by Kennard.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Nobody near Allen. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Suns trail by 9. Pass to Durant. And here is Allen, guarded by Bane. Here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Again, Phoenix.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
Kennard finds Aldama. It's up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Clark, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
That free throw, no good. So for the Suns, Nick Richards comes in for Plumlee, and it's Bull in for Kevin Durant. Good on the second free throw. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Richards. Allen outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Kennard with the ball. Now Beal defending, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Suns trail by 7. Beal the pass to Booker. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead, and their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Morant is the point, with Bain out on the wing. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells, and it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Suns trail by 12. Pass to Bull. Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
Back to Morant. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Beal from long range, and it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Both free throws good from Morant.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
They set the screen. No good from Durant.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good, Morant.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Wells, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Durant, that's good.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Jackson makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Allen outside. Pass to Richards. Just 5 to shoot. Allen's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. It's Morant in the corner. Now Eldama. And the 3 off target. Bull kicks to Beal. Bull setting the pick for Beal. Good on the triple. Beal's got 20.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Plumlee's checked in. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Payne finds Clark. Shoots over Richards, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Grizzlies lead by 18. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Richards. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Allen dishes to Beal. Pass to Richards. Clock at 6. Allen passes to Beal. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for it. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Phoenix also making a switch. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 19-point game. And Booker kicks to Durant. From the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Kennard's shot is off. Phoenix has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Durant. Booker with it. A basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Payne for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 16. Durant finds Booker. Allen, a screen on Morant. Booker the pass to Richards, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
There's a screen by Aldama. Shot's good by Kennard.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Morant against Booker. Richards passes to Allen. Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Kennard. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Wells. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 17. Booker outside. Leans from outside. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
His 4th personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2. Shot.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Luke Kennard. And Jaren Jackson subbed in for Santi Aldama. And the Suns also making a change. Bol, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Both free throws good from Morant. Suns trail by 17. Outside, KD. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Outside, Bane. Launches a 3, and Wells the bucket on the assist by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Allen for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Knocks down the 10-footer. Morant's got 33.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Allen for three. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Pass to Bull. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Bull, a screen on Bain. And Booker kicks to Bull. Here's Plumlee, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. BKE picks one up. We've heard some players' doors propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Beal's checked in for Phoenix. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Booker looking around. Pass to KD. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And the shot goes in. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bull. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morant sets a screen for Bane. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Now here's Booker. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control.